I think my character is typically representative of the underclass in society. I think the most distinct features which help successfully convey this are the props and the costumes used in my opening. I think the setting and the storyline show typical traits of neglected children and how they're depicted within social realism. An example of this being my character sleeping on the floor. I think all these factors create negative connotations of this social group, and I did this as I think it's a simple way to get my audience to engage with my character, as they're more likely to feel sympathy towards her, and because of this then want to watch the rest of the film. The first character I've decided to compare mine to is Lucy from the British television drama The Unloved. The film is from the perspective of Lucy, who at age 11 gets taken into care after suffering from an abusive father. The opening starts with Lucy asleep in her school clothes, which are dirty and then presumably going to be worn for the rest of that day. This shows off the family's class situation, which is similar to that of my character. Lucy's character throughout the film is very shy and retiring, and this is presumably not only due to her situation at home, but the daunting prospect of being dropped in a care home. This is very similar to my character, who I planned the same storyline throughout the rest of the film for. Lucy also has little values and seems to have very little to say for herself, yet again this links with my character and her personality and situation throughout my opening sequence. The second character I think mine has much more in common with is Clarice from the film Precious. Again, their situation being almost indistinguishable from one another. Clarice is 16 and longs for fame, but is still getting abused by her mother and father, and it seems she'll never be able to change this. These features make her character seem naive and vulnerable, which again is how I believe my character to be represented in my opening sequence. Also, her financial situation is very similar to that of my character, as Clarice grows up poor in a rundown apartment in New York.